what's up with y'all, right? So, y'all know me, man. I just be scrolling and shit just hit my mind, and I just, hop on here, and I either want to get it off my chest or just get somebody else's opinion to see if I'm not tripping, right? So, if I'm not mistaken, right, the whole reason for, jumping off the porch, getting out here slanging and banging was because you didn't have a job, or you couldn't get a job, or the YT man was holding you back, and you know what I'm saying, wasn't letting you progress, and this, that, and the third, right? And the whole reason is get some money and support your family. Every single dude that's in the streets, he swear he in the streets because he trying to do it for his family, right? So every single one of y'all in the streets because you trying to, get your kids out the hood, right? You trying to get yourself out the hood, right? But y'all ride around in cars. Y'all throw some sounds in it. Y'all throw some music. Y'all throw some rims on it. A paint job. Y'all running around with $100,000 chains on your neck. But you didn't leave your son no house in his name. You didn't leave your son $100,000 in a trust fund so that when he gets 18 or 21, he'll be straight. Y'all run around here beefing with each other, shooting up the block and everything like that, all over petty stuff. Oh, dude over there wearing red. Man, let's go check this dude for wearing red. Why do you care that he wearing red? So what? Your whole reason to be on the block slanging and banging is so you can get some money and get your family out of the poverty. Once you hit your goal and get your money up, you supposed to then invest your money. Buy you a house, buy you a car, start you a business. Put some money away in a trust fund. And then go get you a 9-to-5. That way, even when work is slow at your 9-to-5, guess what you got? You got all that hustle money saved away. Guess what else you got? You to use your hustle money to build your credit up, to get yourself out of debt. So now guess what you can do? You can go to the bank. You can ask a bank to give you a $100,000 loan to help you start a business. Right? But y'all dudes out here, y'all running around, y'all not even thinking about your family, your kids. The first thing y'all do is go buy some Gucci or some Louis Vuitton, and y'all get your first $10,000, and y'all trying to go hit the studio because everybody swear that they finna be the biggest rapper. You wasted $10,000 in the studio just to make a diss track against your op. You wasted $20,000, $30,000 on a car that ended up getting shot up because you made a diss track for $10,000 against your op. So altogether, that's what, $30,000, $40,000 wasted. That $30,000, $40,000 should have been, you should have bought a house with it. You should have bought a car, sat it in the garage so that when your son turned 18, he can have a car. Or you could have used that money that when your son turned 18, he automatically got a tuition, or he automatically got a chance at college. A lot of us want to point the fingers at the YT man and say that they held us down. Okay, let's just say your dad was in the streets, right? And he get popped off. So now he in prison doing 30 years. Your mama running around in the streets messing with every dude that she can find. Guess what? Mama working 2-3 jobs, whatever the case may be. Auntie ain't helping. Uncle ain't no good. So now guess what you gotta do? You gotta jump off in the porch, off the porch, in these streets, and try to make a way. But your daddy the one who started it. He was the one that was in the streets. And the money that he was hustling and slanging and banging for should have made sure that if I do not make it in these streets, or I end up behind bars for the next 30 years, that everything that I hustled for was to make sure that you got a college education and you got a house over your head and you got a car. That no matter what the case is, you would never have to jump off the porch and get in these streets. So for all the ones that still out here ripping and running in the streets, how much money have you put away for your son or your daughter that you have right now, that you claim you out here slanging and banging for? How much do you got saved up? Do you got enough that all 3 of your kids, all 6 of your kids can go off to college? And we ain't just talking about some average college. We're talking about a Division I college. We're talking about, you know what I'm saying, Hilton. We're talking about Yale and all them boys. So they can go off and be a doctor or a lawyer or something. Each one of them colleges is probably what? They ain't near $60,000, $70,000 a year. But if you ain't out here in the street slanging and banging to make sure that you claiming that I'm doing this for my daughter, I'm doing this for my kids, I'm doing this to make sure that we ain't never got to worry about eating. You willing to put your life on the line just so you can get out here and be slanging and banging, and then all of a sudden, when all goes to hell, guess what? There ain't no college education money. There ain't no house. There ain't no car. So guess what? Now you locked up, or you, heavens forbid, you didn't make it. So now guess what? The mom, she finna end up messing around with some other dude. Right? Or the mom's gonna get out here and try to figure out a way to make it herself. Or she just gonna give up on life and be like, man, this is just too much going on for me. I can't do it. So that's gonna do what? Force your little son to have to get out here and make it happen on his own. So y'all jump in my comments, man. Y'all let me know, man. For all the ones that sitting up here, y'all want to be in the streets, y'all want to be slanging and banging, right? What's your goal? What's your purpose of slanging and banging? Y'all all claim that y'all doing it because y'all trying to get out here to the money. Right? That's what y'all claim y'all out here doing it for. But at the end of the day, you shouldn't have to do that, because y'all can't blame the YT man and say that y'all didn't have no college education or y'all didn't have no opportunity for school. Half of y'all dropped out of high school just because. Some of y'all had all the opportunity and more. Y'all had a mother, a father. Both of them had good jobs. You had a grandma, uncles, aunties. But the lure of what the streets provide, status, money, pretty women, that's appealing to a lot of people. So y'all let me know, what's your purpose of being in the streets?